Alright everyone, you asked for it, you wanted it, and now you're gonna get it. The Celestial Tournament. Gotta talk to this panda here. I don't like pandas that much. No offense to any pandas out there, but they're just not my favorite. I don't forget what you need in order to do the Celestial Tournament, if you can just come up here and do it or whatever, but maybe you need to raise like 3 pets to level 10 or 10 of them or something to level 25.
The wisdom of a
I'm just gonna talk loud so you can hear me over this guy. This week is these pandas and Wrathion. It's the diciest week in the whole thing. So sometimes stuff doesn't work so good if it's this week. So hopefully we get through it without much trouble. Alright, so I fight this guy first so that if I screw up, I don't have to redo a lot of stuff. So we're gonna start off with our little fossilized hatchling here. And we want to prep him with 2, 1, 2. And then our Raven, we want 2, 2, and 1. And our Blighthawk, we want 1, 2, and 1. So, Bone Storm right out the gate against these naughty little pandas and mess up his little friends too. Does great. And then we immediately want to toss up our heal, even though he's going to stun with his little kick and hit again. We're still going to get our heal off. There we go. And now we're going to Bone Storm him again. Look how hard that hits. It's wonderful. Okay. So we got one more chance to bite him in the face. So next, that guy is actually going to switch out. And so then, we're going to bring in the Blighthawk. Sometimes you'll kill this guy in your actual turn, and that'll mess up your stuff a little bit, but we're going to use liftoff this time, because see what he did? He switched, and so now liftoff will come right down on this guy. And then an infected claw will usually take care of that guy. So here comes the first guy again. He's going to try and use his blackout kick, so I'm going to try and use a ghostly claw on him first, just so that I don't waste my good stun ability. He's going to kick me again. That's okay. This ability is going to do a good amount of damage and probably kill him. Good. And so now, all that's left is for the Raven to finish off this guy, which is pretty easy for the Raven, because the Raven has got some sweet abilities. So we're just going to want to throw up Darkness, which makes this guy's abilities harder to hit. See, he missed. And then we're going to use Nocturnal Strike, which is real mean. And then we're just going to peck his eyes out. One more eye peck and he should be gone. He's actually a walrus in a panda suit. Alright, so that's done. That guy's, in my opinion, that guy's the most dicey one. Next, we're going to go over to Wrathion, who's almost as bad. We want Nanubisoth Idol standard setup of 1, 2, 1. This guy, I'm going to go with 1, 2, and 1 this time. I mix it up sometimes because I haven't really determined what works best. And with this guy, you just kind of want to go with the critterish abilities, except for Burrow. You need Burrow. And just about any critter with Burrow will do
we
here.
Stand at the crossroads.
Okay, there's Wrathion. He thinks he's really special, but he's actually just kind of a jerk. Okay. So we're gonna just bite him in the face with our little bite ability. And keep on doing that. We've got our health, our heal ability that we can use. Because this next thing, this is going to come down and mess us up pretty bad. But critters can't be stunned, see? So that's awesome. So then we're going to heal up. And one more. Normally I'd use Burrow on that, but what can you do? So we'll switch over to this guy now. And we'll just use Whirlwind. That'll hit him, and it'll also damage these guys a little bit. See how that works. So this guy, it's the humanoid stuff that really does good. And this is going to increase our damage for a while. We should mess this guy up pretty fast. Look at that. That's nice. All this stuff's going to now hit us. Oh no, I forgot about that stun. Let's see if we can live through it. Holy crap. Well, that's cute. What is he doing? He's thinking, I think. Oh no! Huh. So that was pretty dirty. I got DC'd in the middle of the fight, and now I gotta start it over. So I've changed out these guys a little bit. The important thing is that you've got a critter here, and then a humanoid and the Anubisath idol, because they are the best. So
Pandaria,
we'll try and do this
a
as
land
it
of
is.
mystery, history, and opportunity.
Raffion, shut up. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is not hitting very hard. Immune to the stun. That's how we like it. Hopefully we survive this next bit. Haha, he missed. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is just try and mess this guy up with humanoid abilities. These next two counter strikes should actually hit pretty hard. There we go. I might use this guy instead of the other one for... oh. Well, I guess maybe this set of abilities isn't the best. We got another round of this crap. Alright, I'm gonna switch this guy in. Okay, so he's gonna do his little thing here. We want to watch that, make sure that we deflect it. Like right now. There we go. And now we're going to punch him in his big metal face. Oh, we're so lucky we missed. And one more punch to the face. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We will not have a good time if the Anubis Idol dies. Okay. Even though we disconnected, we still are victorious. Now finally we go fight Chen Stormstout. He is fat and lazy and stupid. So the first thing we need is our Zeppelin with the standard setup of missiles and explode. So that's 1, 2, and 2. And then we need a Strider. Where is he? He's right here. And you just want 1 and 2 and 2. For him, you'll always use it that way with him. Normally, we'd use the Anubis Idol in the second slot, but I'm starting to get a little worried about him because he is really low on health. I think maybe we'll chance it and see how we do. Normally, you'd want him to be a little higher health when you're doing this, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is basically just put up decoy and shoot him in the face with a bunch of missiles. So, here we go. Face. Let's get a better vantage point so it looks like a flight simulator. Yeah, he missed. Look at those missiles hit his face. It's just lovely. Honestly, how do you miss with a missile? Don't worry. If we can survive this, no. Well, that's super unlucky. And we've got our weak Anubis Idol. Well, oh, it's a good thing he did that. Now we can punch him in the face and be done with this. So the first thing this guy's going to do is try and put you to sleep. So you're going to use your deflection. That's right. So then we're going to put up Stone Skin so that the swarm attack doesn't do much. And now we're just going to repeatedly punch him in the face and really hope that we wound up with enough health left over on this thing to survive. So, he might do the swarm again. If he does, we're going to save the deflection for an extra round. Because he's going to be doing this for 2 rounds. That throws me off every time, and so you got to be careful. Alright, good. So, now to protect the poor Anubis Idol, I'm going to switch him out. I can't have him die. I need him again later, I think. So this guy, he does that thing, and then he's going to do another thing where he does some weird stuff. He always does the same pattern, but I can't remember what it is. If you use pump and then use this and then use pump again, you hit him for like 1,000,000. So just do that. Just hit him for 1,000,000. Oh no. It's getting real dodgy. Huh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so the moral of the story is don't disconnect during the Celestial Tournament, or you're just going to have a crazy time with stuff.
Pets well, and beaten some of Pandaria's most seasoned and charismatic trainers. But the
All right.
trial is not over.
We're going to use our super team of exploding death. You don't really need this thing, although it's wonderful. I'm going to show you how to get this in another video because it's so strong.
The children of the Celestials themselves.
But we want to use
They have power and abilities
just these two. We need to start off with the Pandaren water spirit. And then we've got the... Oh, not you. We need you for later too. We'll put the Minfernal over here just as backup. With explode. Alright, just as backup in case we need him, but we're not going to need him. So, this is like the standard thing for fighting big stuff. We'll use Geyser first. And then we'll use Whirlpool. Don't just ignore him. He doesn't even know what's going to hit him. And then we switch over to this guy. And this is when the magic starts to happen. Really fun stuff. So we'll howl. If there was feather, it doesn't matter. Just howl. And now this is going to come down and stun him in the face. And this is going to get him all wet. And he's practically dead now. And now we hit him with our laser. And it's all over. Yep, that's all it took. So now we're going to come down here. It's nice if you make a little team to do this, but I apparently have forgotten how to do that. So these guys, you want to heal them back up, and you can do that by going over this dragon. Now, this dragon is an idiot. So we're going to go in here, and just make sure you've got this ability up for your turnip. It is ability number 2, 2. So, second one, number 2. And all you're going to do is first turn, you're just going to use that, because he does his little defensive thing, and then you can be like, oh, I don't want to fight you. Then you just run away, he can't even hurt you. And so now we can check one more, and you can do this as many times as you want. Come in here. Oh, look, I'm going to fight you again. The dragon's like, oh, okay. And so then we heal up. Once you get to the actual celestial pets, you can do this all day long and heal your pets up. That's why it's important to make sure that if you're going to lose or a pet's going to die, that you go ahead and do your careful stuff so that they don't. So this set is going to be a little different. We're going to bring in this guy because he has Curse of Doom. Just something with Curse of Doom, and then the same things as last time for those two. So we're going to fight this thing. He doesn't hit that hard. He just has like a whole big truckload of health. So the idea is you just want to make sure you put Curse of Doom on him before you die. So this little guy's going to kind of sacrifice himself. That was so not very much damage for how impressive it was. Man, I love it when he does that. Alright, this is probably the turn we want to do it. If you wait too long, you never get Curse of Doom off, and you really want Curse of Doom. There we go. You want him to kill him, because that makes this guy come out a little quicker, and you'll see what happens. It's so magical. We're going to switch right out to him. Look at that Curse of Doom hit him in the face. And now it's all over, because that's going to stun him, and that's going to hit him, and this is going to kill him by blowing him up with the magic of blowing up. Hooray. So now, we don't actually need to go back and heal these guys up again. Now comes the hardest fight of the Celestials by far. This one is a real pain, and it's dicey, and I don't like it. But you've got to do it every time. So let me find who we need. If you get unlucky with a couple of misses, this can really mess your day up, and you might need to start the whole tournament over, which is never fun at all. So these are the 3 that I use, and I just put them all in the wrong spot. I want them over here. I named these teams for a reason. Okay, so here's the stuff that we want. It's tough with this guy because he gains health if he uses his little Devour ability. So we want the Mechanical Yeti with 1, 1, and 2, and the Clockwork Gnome with 1 and 1 and 1, and the Dark Moon Tonk with 1 and 1 and 2. Alright. Wish me luck. So the first thing he's going to do is Moonfire. If Moonfire's up, then this thing always hits, and that just sucks. So we're going to counter it by doing Call Lightning, which will happen right after Moonfire. Okay, the next thing we do is we just switch right over to this guy. He's going to get punched in the face, and then we're going to build a turret. And then we're going to attempt to punch him in the face. He does so much damage. Alright, Yeti comes back, and we're going to punch him in the face. Alright, now's where we want to use our big old laser on the last turn so that he can't use the Devour ability to heal back up from it. There we go. And you still have another thing in case that happens. It's dicey because if he misses, it's really easy. But if he hits you every time, as long as you don't miss, you can do it. It just gets really tough. So the only one left is this guy. And this is where you get to be really, really cool. This is my favorite one of the Celestials to fight because you can feel like an absolute rock star doing this. Because you can actually do this with one pet. Mr. Bigglesworth. And to prove you can do it with one pet, I would say I'm going to put in 2 pets that aren't there, but that would be completely stupid. So instead, I'm actually going to put 2 really good pets in here so that I don't end up looking like an idiot and not being able to finish the dang fight. But Mr. Bigglesworth is a champion. All you need to do is follow these exact instructions. So, you go with Claw first, and then Ice Tomb to get that big... You can't even see it up there. I thought you'd be able to see it. I've never looked. So Ice Tomb, and then Ice Barrier. Now here's the weird part. After Ice Barrier's there, see, look, it blocks, and then we're actually just going to pass, which makes him hit the Ice Barrier again, because remember, he's an idiot. And look, that hits him, and so then we're going to Claw again, and Claw again. See that little dance he did? And Claw again, and now we're repeating. So then we go with the Ice Tomb, Ice Barrier. You can see where this is going. And he's actually doing a decent amount of damage to us, but not as much as we're doing to him. And this is kind of a mathematically perfect way to assure that you will win. You can even screw it up a couple of times and you'll still come out on top. And if you don't, these 2 guys, all you got to do is just blow the rest of the dragon up. It's not that hard. So that's why Mr. Bigglesworth is worth getting. If you've got the money, just go buy all the pets you need to get the achievement for him. Otherwise, start running old stuff so that you can get your own Mr. Bigglesworth. I've noticed he's probably the one pet that no one ever renames. Stupid dragon. You think he'd figure it out after about 6 times of going through the same thing. How come I don't hit him? If I didn't make it obvious, I'm really unimpressed by a lot of the imagery and artwork in Mists of Pandaria. I appreciate it, and I can understand that people like it, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily a fan of it. I'm really looking forward to Warlords of Draenor because it's a lot more, I don't know, grumpy. Oh, see, I messed up there. I didn't pass, I attacked instead, but it's still okay. Because even if Mr. Bigglesworth dies, which he won't, you still have 2 more pets. He's just a champion. Look at that. And so, hooray. We did the Celestial Tournament. Now, don't be afraid. If it says Celestial Tournament 1, 1, 1, 3 ones, then you can just leave this place. And I'd leave right away because I do not want to listen to that guy talk. So then we turn it into this fat guy. I mean this panda, and you'll get Celestial Coins. The first time you do it, you get one of the pets, like straight up, you get one all together. But the others, they cost 3 each. And so I'll be able to get one next... Oh wait, no, I could get one now. Look at that. Alright, so which one of these do I want to get? I don't even know. This guy looks really cool. This one's an idiot. Man. I'm eventually going to get all of them, so it doesn't really matter. But I think just for coolness purposes... What kind of creature are you? Now I gotta look this crap up. No, I'm just going to buy this one. Look at that.
Next one is on me.
Alright. So that, right there, that is how to do the Celestial Tournament if you're on the worst week of the cycle. I hope that you have an easier time than me and that you don't have disconnects in the middle of your battle screwing everything up. Okay, thanks, bye.